Going to Cuba on March 29th. So that's when. Holy crap, this is just becoming real. When is that? That's in less than a week. So my birthday. So the morning after my birthday. So, oh my god. Taking leave Minx behind. Unfortunately not. Minx is the socialite. And after seeing that cute Cuban boy or man or whatever, she will not let it go.
In the YouTube algorithm, the people are represented by three separate yet equally important groups. The one that creates, the one that views, and the one that just can't help but react. Under Title 17, I am a member of an elite squad, also known as the Special Viewers Unit. These are the stories.
Well, hello! Welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm making the long-awaited poutine homemade. I don't have cheese curds here, unfortunately, or I would be using them, but I do have shredded mozzarella, which you can also use in a poutine. I'm not a total poutine snob, maybe a little bit, but that's my right as a Canadian, so. Anyway, so I had some russet potatoes soaking in like an ice bath, cold water. Get rid of some of the starch. We're going to blanch these fries on about 300-degree oil, and then we're going to refry them with about 350-degree oil. Okay, so I have a bowl of potatoes. This is about 3 large russet potatoes sliced up, which yields a lot of potato. What we're going to do here is we're going to fry in the oil now. There's a little bit of water from where I washed the pot, so I'm going to dry that well because you don't want to be assaulted by sunflower oil. Not the best way to go. Alright, so we're going to put some oil here. We're going to put that on like medium high-ish kind of heat. I'm going to drain these potatoes. Have some beef bouillon, black pepper. I've never cooked fries this way. I'm going to try it, you know, see what happens. Homemade potatoes just taste so much better than the frozen ones, I find. I don't know why, but I don't know, like when they're fried really well, they give off a sweetness. It's yummy. Come on. Oh, hunger pain. Is it hunger pain or hunger pang? I have both, whatever it is. So while we're waiting an eternity for this, a lot of people ask me, why do you cut on the stove? Well, sometimes I do it on the little counter space I have here, but it's very small. But I make do, you know. Alright, I think that's about ready. Yeah. And I'm lazy, so I'm not going to fry them in batches. Which means I need more oil. You probably should fry them in batches, but whatever. And you just want to blanch them in this round until they're not, you know, like translucent anymore. But you don't want them to be brown either. Then they'll be overcooked. I'm going to cut up some cubed tomato and put some lime juice and salt and pepper as our side. So the blanched potatoes are going to sit out, and we're going to make the gravy now. We're going to melt some butter on medium heat. I should be using a non-metallic whisk. Yes, I know. I added a lot of butter, but I'm going to make a pretty big batch of gravy. This is probably almost 6 tablespoons of butter. We're going to add about equal for gravy. For flour. Start with that. And we're going to make a roux. I'm trying not to scrape too hard the pan, but just get that raw flour taste out. You can smell the flour cooking. So I'm going to add some hot water and some beef broth. Bring it up to a gentle boil. Probably better to dissolve your bouillon beforehand, but again, I'm lazy. Oh, I also need to add some more Worcestershire, just a dash of that. Some black pepper. I'm going to add a touch of ketchup. Some bay leaves. We're going to look, I'm going to have gravy for days. Oh well. Alright, now while this is simmering, I'm going to put the oil on like high heat on this pan. Back here and fry the potatoes one last time. Okay, so now I made my little salad. Well, you know. Okay, I think the gravy is done. So I'll just put it on low. And again, I'm going to be using mozzarella. smells like a chip stand. Whenever I was young, there was nothing I loved more than the chip cart, the French fry stand, or chip truck, we called it, the chip truck, coming around the corner. I even remember, when it comes to food, I remember a lot about my childhood. Probably not any surprise to you, but it would come around the crescent and turn around in front of my place at about 4 p.m. right after school, pretty much. And you know, I would beg my mom, can I have like, I think it was like $2 at the time, $2.50 for a poutine, and it was the best taste I ever had. I think it was called like, it was just amazing. I think it was like Sege Patat. It was around in my hometown for like years. So very, very, very delicious poutine. The gravy was really brown and rich. That's what I was trying for today, but whatever. Very delicious. A good gravy is essential. Good gravy, good cheese, good French fries. I mean, when you have a dish that's only 3 ingredients, they have to be primo ingredients, you know? Nice and golden brown. Reminds me when I worked at my first job, New York Fries. I was like 16, and I was on my own pretty much, so, you know, I had to work, and I got this job through a job center, and we had to make fries, but we always had to, we had like 3 steps in the fryer, New York Fries. The blanching, then like it's fried 3 times, their potatoes. Different temperatures, and we had to hand cut the fries, russet potatoes. They were Idaho potatoes. St. Albert's cheese curds, local cheese curds, and thick brown, but it was vegetarian gravy, so it was fake, but it was delicious. New York Fries has the best poutine, I'm telling you. How are you doing, gravy? Oh, it's got that gravy skin. Time to stir. I wish I had some kind of beef bones or something, but I don't. So as long as you have a fat, flour, and broth, you can make an alright one. Look at that. Golden French fries. Yummy. It's more effort making your own everything, but it's worth it in the end. Sometimes in the middle of cooking, I'm like, oh, screw this, I just want to give up and order takeout, but I don't. Wow, look at them. Now we're gonna share a poutine. Alright, let me plate this. You won't see a lot of me. I remember you. You're the one who made my dreams come true. A few kisses ago. Lots of cheese. I remember you. You're the one who said I love you too. Didn't you know? I remember too. And I will tell them I remember. Here we go! Poutine! Let's try a bite. Mmm. Delicious. Actually, so good. I love it. Alright, I'm gonna go feed this to my husband. We're gonna share the salad. We're gonna enjoy. Today, I am having Substop, which is like a franchise here. It's the old Subway, I think. But it's not Subway. Snapple. I haven't had Snapple in like forever. I forgot a fork, but whatever. We're gonna eat with our hands today. So I was craving a sub, and we have here, these are Arabic chips. No, I'm kidding. Well, they are kind of. Kettle cooked sea salt and cider vinegar. I love sea salt and some kind of fancy vinegar chips. Tuna sub. Tuna sub. Buffalo chicken bites. Yum. All right, so let's dig in. It's a 6-inch tuna. Pour these chips on it. I have a garbage bag here already. Cleaning up as you go is like a huge helper. I used to just leave everything laying around, as you guys know. All right, so I have a touchy subject today. Something that a lot of people online like to talk about, but what you probably don't know for me is that I don't like to talk about it. I don't even like to think about it. I want to talk about Cuba a bit, because I've seen some comments from people saying that I should go to Cuba again and be happy. And I swear, in the same breath, people will say, we're so happy in Cuba, and then pick apart my Cuba rage. So, I tell you how I was really feeling. Cuba Resorts, Cuba itself, has the potential to be very fun. It was my first time traveling alone, and that way. I went with Sunwing Vacations. I had just gotten my terminated channel back. But then I brought with me, because you can't escape it, even though you're going on vacation, leave all your problems behind. My problems followed me to Cuba. I was still attached to a narcissistic abuser. I was getting extremely drunk to escape my feelings. So Cuba, for those of you who don't know, I got extremely inebriated. This was a couple years ago, before I became a Muslim revert. I bought a bottle of rum for my mom as a souvenir, and I drank it. The whole thing. Because that's how I used to deal with my feelings. Drown them out. Everything black inside of me came out that night in my infamous Cuba rage. And I regret that. I regret a lot of things I said. And if you were in that chat, and I unfairly cursed at you, I apologize. I do. I'm really sorry about that. There were people antagonizing me because they knew they could get me to rage easily, but I shouldn't have drank that, and I shouldn't have used that as an excuse to excuse what I was saying. I had hate in my heart, astaghfirullah, from what I was going through with certain people. I felt used and abused, and I felt used in Cuba as well. I allowed that to happen. I didn't get anything out of that, really, if I think about it. It's I just wanted to please others, as if some form of self-validation, I had little self-respect, and I didn't heal much. The ocean was nice, except for the giant barracuda that almost attacked me. Nature is healing. I had fun singing, and in the darkest of times that you're going through, God will be the light, because I did find God there. God helped me through, because I would have completely lost it if I didn't have that comfort. And I didn't see God every time I looked out at the ocean. I was lonely. That's why I live streamed the whole time. When I went off of my live stream, I was left with myself and my thoughts and my loneliness and the level of unhappiness I felt. I didn't even realize until I, have some time to reflect. There were some fun moments. Of course. Especially for you guys, because it's entertainment, right? But for me, I remember it a little bit differently than what you guys do. Sometimes I still get lonely, but it's more if I feel like I'm going through something or experiencing emotions nobody I feel can understand, or if Salah's sleeping and I'm awake, it's not the same kind of loneliness. It's not the voiding your soul kind of existential. And that's how I remember. That's why I'm not excited to go back to Canada, because I feel like everywhere I go, everything I do will just be memories of before I came here, but not good ones. There was too much past trauma, which is unfortunate because my family's there. But even, driving around, even going to Ottawa, will remind me of my grandmother. And I wish I could just pop in and see her. That was the Cuba. But don't ever get drunk if you have really bad things on your mind and in your heart and your soul, and you just feel like hurting people. Any places, even for traveling, I don't know, I get triggered. I get really bad flashback vibes when I see any alcohol. So maybe that's why I also like to be here, because alcohol's prohibited. Any intoxicants are pretty much prohibited, drugs, alcohol. And as a former addict who's been through some really low times due to that, I just feel better, feel safer. I feel safer here. Ironically, a lot of you think that I'm in danger, but Kuwait's actually a really safe country. Knock on wood. I don't like jinxing things. I know I look tired when I don't have much makeup on, but I am kind of tired. I don't have much energy, and I feel like just getting up there in age, lack of exercise, proper exercise routine, eating food that's not the best for energy level, excuse me, yada yada yada. I just wanted to share my thoughts on that. Some of the negative things I've gone through in Cuba really just outweighed for me the positive, and I really wish it wasn't that way. I wish I could just focus on the beach waves and the fun we had singing, La Isla Bonita. But even that part of my life, I don't like to think about, because I had to be drunk to do those things. I had to be inebriated, and I just don't to have the courage to enjoy life, and I don't need that now. And yeah, it's just a different feeling for me, I was going through a lot of turmoil internally. It wasn't fun at all. It was very hard, very traumatic, and I'm still processing a lot of that, not in the healthiest ways, and
I'm hoping that will change. Being here, being with someone who's super loving and supportive, staying away from drugs and alcohol is actually really helping. So, and the number one thing, turning to God, you know, having God in my life has actually made a huge difference. Like I said, it helped me get through the Cuba, having found some faith, and now that it's even stronger, it's immense. I don't feel purposeless. I don't feel hopeless. I don't feel that existential hole, like I said, you know? So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys, because I have seen a few comments, people wishing that I would go to Cuba, book a trip to Cuba that'll solve all your problems. It's like, no, dude, I'm Muslim. I know people think that I'm just wearing this as a costume, but that's your prejudice. That's your thought. Just because I'm not perfect and I do sin sometimes doesn't mean that I'm not sincere about my belief in Islam. So also, Cuba wasn't as good of a time as you might remember it, at least not for me. People change, people grow, people mature. I know you're not like doctor replacements or therapist replacers, whatever, but it does help to talk, for sure. I'm here to relax, and when I come back, it's gonna be a new chapter. Older side, bald, no. I like more like the hot younger, not younger like as in like maybe 30 or the friggin' hot fade haircuts walking around. You know, I don't know. I don't know. My focus is not to get a man, honestly, but yeah. If it happens, it happens. Maybe I will meet somebody, I don't know. But I'm not gonna go out of my way, you know.
Hello, my name is Ramon. When you told the other people that, I was like, you fucking cheater. I'm just joking.
Because my pussy's not perfect. If I don't wash it, it smells like fucking barracuda. I'm actually ruining myself. Oh well. This is why I hate alcohol. I don't have this problem when I do edibles. I'm staying awake and I'm going home drunk and pissed off at white people. I need Jesus. No, you people need Jesus. I'm winning because you're talking about me, you motherfuckers. I pay your fucking bills. People wishing they were me. You wish you were me. You know. That's why you fucking hate, because you're fucking jealous. Here's to you. Oh. Not bothered. Sweet Jane, are you fucking retarded? Oh, sorry, I said retarded. Oh, I'm not allowed to say retarded. Ooh, sorry. Oh, sorry, that's a slur. Give me a break. Retarded is also figurative. It means you're fucking stupid. It has nothing to do with people with disabilities. Actually, people with disabilities are not insulted by the word retard, okay? Retard means you're fucking stupid. Don't even associate with people with disabilities. People with disabilities don't even fucking go there. People with disabilities, don't even associate with them with that fucking word. Okay? Thank you. Thank you! Come again. Well, if you're offended, report me. Report me to fucking YouTube. I don't give a shit. Goodbye. If you stick around, that's your problem. Poutine Princess pays your fucking bills, and you will always have to live with that notion that I pay your bills. My videos pay your bills. My messiness pays your bills, bitch. Who's winning? Me. Because you know what? I can fart on camera and make $20K a month.
Refugee piece of shit. You don't even deserve to be in Canada. You should be deported. You deserve to be hung by the fucking president. You deserve everything you get. You do not deserve to be in Canada. You do not deserve to breathe the air of Canadian air. You are fucking evil. You do not deserve to be in Canada at all. At all. You don't deserve to be in Canada. You don't. You deserve to fucking be in Canada at all.
Ship the mummy back to Egypt, exactly.
No, I didn't say that. I don't remember him. I said that he should be hanged by the Egyptian president. You're full of shit, Sunshine Love. I didn't fucking say that. Who else wants to be blocked, motherfuckers? Because I'm about to eat Greek food and you're not welcome here if you're a piece of shit. Loser. Today I'm having some seafood from one of the fish places I really like. I've had fish on this channel before. So this is like a mixed plate. I've never had this. This is hamur, rubian, and shrimps and eggplant fried with some rice, brown rice, with some tahina. Look at all the tahina they gave me. Some mixed salad. So good. Fresh bread. And it came with a Pepsi, so. My gosh, and Salah's eating, of course, in the other room because he doesn't want to be on video. It's not that we don't want to eat together. He just prefers to not be on video.
Go away! There's a freaking fly that's like coming right for my food, and it's just this one fly.
Don't know where it came from.
Oh, baby, you forget your mabouch.
Oh my god, shukran habibi.
You're welcome. Enjoy your food, honey.
You too, enjoy.
صحتين وعافية إن شاء الله.
Thank you. Sweetheart. Ooh, spicy. I love it. So I'm just gonna put some mabouch is crushed chili and garlic, as you know. Really yummy on fish. What is this? I thought this was fish, but it's actually, I think, a squid. I don't know. Or maybe it is fish. It's weird. It's got a very strange texture, but it's really good flavor. Interesting. Never had anything like it.
Do you like to نطبقها more مع عربيان?
Yeah, but babe, I don't understand this. I don't think... Can you try this? I don't know. Salad's gonna confirm what it is. Okay, what is it?
كنت أنا Arabic صبيت. Squid, yeah.
Ah, squid, okay. Calamari. Okay, now it makes sense, the texture. I was expecting it to be fish, so I'm like, what the heck?
It's weird to me. I didn't try it in my life.
You want to try?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I'm cool with the shrimp and fish only.
Do you want a shrimp?
No, thank you.
Okay, babe. Well, enjoy. Thanks for clearing up the mystery.
Never mind, don't mention it.
Salad's so cute. He called this the fish shop. I never used to really like squid, and it's not my favorite, if I'm being honest, but this is really good. But this bread, oh my gosh. So for both of us to eat, it came up to almost 7 kd. My allergies are acting up today. I can try making the fish like this sometime. Yeah, Salah always gives me the spicy stuff because he doesn't like spice at all. I'm the opposite. Wow, so much shrimp. What is this? Oh, more fish. That's a lot of seafood. A lot of food. Woo. Delicious. We had a really nice day together. I love being in love. Especially when it's not something you ever expected to come into your life ever again. It was a nice comforting day. Quiet. Relaxing. Did laundry. Talking about my boring day. Well, it would be boring for you guys. There's no drama. Did a lot of laundry. I took out all his winter clothes. Hoodies and stuff like that. I just wear the same things. Actually, this video is kind of impromptu. I was just like gonna eat this for dinner. I was craving it, this place. I'm way too exhausted to cook today. Our movie nights have been postponed many times because this juice, veggie juice, I can never stay awake for a whole movie. It's really bad. I'm trying to fix my sleep pattern and it makes me so tired. Whatever. So we're gonna try again tonight. Here's the thing. A movie is a big commitment. You gotta be willing to pay attention for like 2 hours. A whole clove. You really gotta watch your teeth with that stuff. I seem tired. It's a low energy day. Every time I try to reverse my sleep and try to become more of a day person, or like sleep for but what's happening is I'm not sleeping like full 7 or 8 hours, you know, like been sleeping like maybe 2-3 hours at a time, and it's just like, I don't know, I'm such a light sleeper. Something will wake me up, the smallest noise. Salah shifting. Sometimes, a lot of the time it's the cat, to be honest. She jumps up on me and sleep, like she does the kneading thing at least 3 times while I'm trying to sleep. And I can't lock her out of the room because I feel bad, and I like when she jumps on me, but I don't like being woken up. It's like a weird dilemma. I like cuddling with my cat, and I guess I sacrifice my sleep for it, but it's not good because I'm sluggish and tired now because of that, and it's time to try to sleep again for another 2 to 3 hours. I don't know. I'm working on it. So I guess that's about it for this video. I'm gonna like wrap the rest of this up. It was really delicious, but excuse me, way too much bread, way too much rice. I've been watching a lot of videos about insulin, production and how it affects like fat burning. And I'm sort of starting to like lean towards like really getting it now about like eating lower carb and like eating more, making my body use the fuel it has, the fat, so to become like more fat adapted. I know, here we go. You can't blame me, there's always new research and always new things coming out, you know. But yeah, I think I tried it before with not really understanding what it was about, how it worked in your body. So now that I understand more about it, it really makes sense for someone like me, you know, pre-diabetic, to learn more about that. So I'm really trying to read more about it. Seems a lot of these, you know, believers in this way of eating combine that with like fasting, you know, intermittent fasting of some kind. So we'll see. Anyway, today I have one of my cravings, Chinese food. It's like goes through the cycle of craving. Like I have Chinese food, pizza, yada yada, Italian, you know, home cooked. We need to get a few more groceries. It feels like we just did groceries, but that's the thing. Like if you're gonna cook like some kind of like meals like this, you need all the ingredients and you need to get groceries constantly. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I have some juice boxes, Capri Sun. They were on sale. I'm gonna drink whatever is on sale, and you know, comes with a menu. You don't have to eat less. You just have to eat right. That's what the menu said on there. Spring rolls. Better have some kind of sauce with them. Soy sauce. Water sauce. The sauce. Yes. The sweet stuff. Whatever it's made of. There's like different names for it. Duck sauce, sweet and sour sauce, plum sauce. Whatever. Whatever. I do what I want. Oh yeah, water, jalapenos and water. And like a weird vinegar stuff. I love it. Chinese. But the Chinese food here is not like it is in Canada. Like, it's different. We have chicken, something. Whoa. And no cutlery. Alright, I got a fork. Okay. Fried noodles. With shrimp and I think beef and chicken and egg and pretty much every, yeah, shrimp. I need soy sauce on these noodles. Oh yeah. Chicken Manchurian. Yummy. Those are vegetarian spring rolls. And I'm really hungry. So yeah, the food here, Chinese food, it's not like your Chinese buffet kind of food, you know? Like, in Canada, they have a lot of Chinese buffets with like egg rolls, chicken balls, sweet and sour chicken balls, all kinds of things. And I can't find the chicken balls here, but like reminds me of like a story of, there's this Chinese place where I'm from a small town called Cornwall, Ontario. Okay, a lot of you know this, a lot of you have been following me for a long time, and you know what, you deserve recognition. But there are newbies because I noticed my subscriber count been going up. It's a very small town, but really good food. But the Chinese restaurants, I swear, have not been updated since they opened. There's this one Chinese buffet we always went to as a family growing up. It was very popular. And anyway, we just always went to this place. It had like a big dragon on the front. It's still there. Same coin machine when you go in to get like treats. I think it's like Thrills gum. I don't know, something like that. Same interior decor. Red walls, dragons, you know, your typical Chinese restaurant decor. A little worn down. Must have been there like 40 years maybe. 35, 40 years. Same buffet. One little row. But the food is good. They don't need to upgrade. Doesn't matter. They could be serving food out of a shoebox and people would buy it because it's good food. Now they used to have this little bowl of candy at the cash. Same bowl of candy. So there's those little square, chalky, green, pastel green, pink, yellow, and white candies. It says please take one, but they're all stuck together, so. And I used to get so excited going there. You always start, I don't know why, it's like, there's a procedure. I would start with wonton soup, then plate number one. I remember what they had on the buffet too. They had like macaroni, fries, chicken wings, chicken balls, egg rolls, chow mein, noodles, stuff like this. Anyway, most of the visits there were uneventful. But I remember one time as a kid going, and there was a huge family there. Kids running around, throwing food at each other. I just remember the poor mom, like, doing everything. She couldn't even eat her food. Chasing after the kids, you know? Meanwhile, the dad, really big guy, big, tall, he had, like, he was eating the plates faster than the waitresses could keep up, I swear. He had, like, a whole bunch of plates around him. He must have eaten, like, 8 plates already, I swear. He was eating the place out of house and home. Mind you, it is all you can eat, but you're trying to make a profit, right? And all of the workers, I remember there, are female. But there was one guy, I think he was the owner. And if the owner comes out, it's going to be bad. Walked out quietly up to their table. Did I already open my other juice? Oh, just having 2. He walked up to the table, and I think he was scared of the guy because he went up to the woman and kind of like whispered something to her, like talked low to her, close to her, and she was like, "What?" And the guy was like, "What's the matter?" And she was like, "They're kicking us out." I remember her voice being like shrill. I don't remember their names, obviously. No, this is all you can eat. It's all you can eat, man. I don't know what reason they gave them. Maybe a mix of the kids being disruptive and the possibility of them losing money. I usually have soup, 2 full plates. And never dessert. I mean, it's just jello and rice pudding. Or those little cakes that taste like they're made with vegetable oil. So eventually they get up and leave. But while he's at the door, he's yelling at the guy. "I'm going to tell the newspaper about this place. I'm going to tell everybody your business is going to go down. You watch and see. You watch and see." And the woman was yelling something, I don't know what. Anyway, I don't really remember what the owner was doing. I think he was just being calm. Kind of expressionless. The owner's probably thinking, yeah, buddy, the mayor eats here every day for lunch special, so good luck. He goes to the paper. He goes to the, imagine the guy goes to the mayor's office. "I want you to shut down this Chinese restaurant." And I was like, "No, I eat there every day, buddy." They had affordable food, like, it was like all you can eat for like, I think at the time it was only $7. It's probably more now. The guy definitely ate his $7 worth. Anyway, I thought that was funny. Made me think of that. Every time I think of Chinese food, I think of that place. Last time I ate in at a Chinese restaurant in Cornwall was before I started YouTube. I just was in the middle of application process, or hiring process for the psychiatric hospital I worked at. I was at a job that I wasn't very happy with. Overworked, underpaid, underappreciated. I was with that company for like 5 years, and I was one of the better employees. Like, I missed a lot of work because like my health issues, my mental health, but I was able to be very efficient, and a lot of the workers and clients liked me because of how friendly I was with them. But it was a tough job. I'm gonna talk about all the jobs I had at one point, how much they paid and stuff. Yeah, we went for dinner. I mean, we went for lunch, my mom and I was like waiting. You know that feeling when you're waiting to get like a job and you're waiting to hear back, and your whole life feels on hold because you already start imagining what you're gonna do with all that extra money you're making. And how you can just, I was like, I can quit that job. It's gonna be so satisfying quitting. And I remember my fortune cookie saying like, "A change for the better is coming," or something like that. And I was like, hopeful. I know, dumb, but anyway, not long after I read that fortune cookie though, I got a call that I got the job, and I got an email too. I was over the moon. It was awesome. These little shrimps are good. Good noodles. I think I'm gonna tap out though after this bite of noodle. A lot of food. I guess that's it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. We have a grocery haul for you. So I'm going to say the item in English and Salah will say it in Total of everything was 10 KD, 165 fills. All right, so first up we have some eggs for about 42 cents. I know, it's crazy. I can't believe it. So I wish all of you could have this sale, but yeah, that's really crazy. All right, so this is per kilo, okay? The 95 fills per kilo. So we have 3 kilos of onions. All right, so we have 2 kilos of cucumbers. We have 2 kilos of tomatoes. All right, we have a kilo of limes. And look at these huge heads of lettuce. Look at each lettuce. I'm gonna put them here for decoration.
Decoration?
Yeah.
Not the plants.
Technically it is. Syrian oranges. We have 2 kilos of carrots. 2 kilos of eggplant. We have 3, I know this one. Let's see if I can get it.
Okay, you say it.
We have 3 kilos of potatoes. Batata.
Batata.
Moving on to the junk food. No, I'm just joking. This is open. Looks like a rat. Mo says, looks like Howie's been chewing on it. Oh well. Okay. We have a box of cheesecake mix. Ugh, 5 liters. I didn't think it was this big, but this is just a degreaser cleaner, like all-purpose, I guess, degreaser. And I'm going to be using it mostly on the kitchen floor. So we have 1.5 liters of sunflower oil, which I use for frying usually. Oh, the good bag. Cheese. And we have a bottle of ranch dressing and dip. All right, and we have some fresh tortilla breads of barbecue pretzels. All right, so we have some cupcakes, which were 95 fills each as well. All right, let's try this cupcake. You want chocolate or vanilla? No, I'm kidding. We'll split in half. It smells okay. A little dry, but moist, like.
Free like a G.